What is the world's foremost problem? Poverty, starvation, war, crime, violence, heart disease, cancer, diabetes, the government, the media, our educational systems, money, the love of money, greed, the globalists slash international bankers slash powers that be. The darkest of the dark side of our behavior, the dark side of our behavior. Hypercolonic tension, serpent belly, hypoheliosis, abnormally low biophoton level, the wrong mentality. What is it? Are any of those the first cause? Are they all subsequent causes? Do you understand the difference? There's cause and effect, so there's the first cause, but the effect has a ripple effect. Effects become causes, as in the causal loop, and it also becomes knowledge, as in the knowledge loop. I explain that in other videos quite often. It's important to understand so that we know what really is the definitive answer to that question. What is the world's foremost problem? The world's foremost problem is we're eating unnatural foods. We're no longer eating biophotons. We've got the wrong mentality. The wrong mentality, hypoheliosis, hypercolonic tension, greed, denial, the government, the media, money. All of those are the result from the very first mistake we made that changed our mentality. That's what we have to understand. Now, I did a video just recently. Living to eat, the world's foremost problem. Yeah, you can put a lot of things on that list. I know a lot of people are going to want to throw government right on the top of that list. But we need to understand that government's a subsequent need because we're eating unnatural food. Now we have hypoheliosis and hypercolonic tension. We've got the wrong mentality. So we have to understand the role our diet plays. We have to understand all those factors that contribute to it. Because that's what we're up against on the hero's journey. So when you're out there on the hero's journey, you want to keep gathering data. And when you gather data, remember, it's kind of like playing the Wheel of Fortune. Every time you choose a letter, you grab some data, you put it up where it belongs. Don't know where it belongs? Watch my schematic, my special teaching tool, the Ultimate Schematic, and you can watch the 11-part video series where I identify all the pieces. So on the hero's journey, you want to gather as much knowledge as you can, figure out where it belongs and which puzzle, what box is it in. All the boxes logically connected. Don't think of this as difficult. It's very simple. It's too simple, in fact. It all logically connects. So you can identify the knowledge you're getting, and then as soon as you get it, what do? You always take a step back and see if you can connect some more dots. Every time you find any new knowledge, you always got to take a step back and say, okay, did that answer my question? Is that the definitive answer I was looking for this information? Is it really the primary cause, or is it a subsequent cause? And you know what you're going to find many times? You're always going to keep going back to eating the wrong food. Believe it or not, that's where you're going to find yourself. I've been trying to punch a hole in that for 28 years, and it always comes back to eating the wrong food. It comes back to the wrong mentality. It comes back to having needs we shouldn't have because the world is all screwed up. We're screwed up. The most important piece to this puzzle is us. It's the condition we have. It's horrible. It's why we suffer. And if we don't like what we got, individually and collectively, we got to look closer at what we're doing and what we've been told to do, because it's all wrong. We're making mistakes because of the false knowledge that we've been given from the very get-go. Simple solution, just find the knowledge, and you might not believe it, but you can test it. All you have to do is try something you've never done before. Take the first of my 3-step process to transform this planet by getting us to the tipping point. The first step is something enough of us are going to be willing to do. It's already been done. Bill Bright did it. Had 14 million people in 1 year doing this. And if you read his book, The Transforming Power of Fasting and Prayer, it's full of great testimonies of people that were having problems in all sorts of areas of their life, whether it was work-related, relationship-related, any type of problem, especially if it had to do with their health, even finances. Things got better and less stressful when you took the number one stressor away from us, the unnatural food. But we know life is an illusion. It's not an easy thing to get people to think that this is going to be fun. But that's going to change when we get enough of us to do it, because then they're going to see the results, and they'd be a fool not to try it. And when they do, they'll be in for a treat.